In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 13, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Tigers versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Detroit Tigers and Toronto Blue Jays are back at it Thursday evening, wrapping up their 3-game series. The Jays will attempt to go for the sweep and they enter with an overall record of 8-4. Meanwhile, Detroit comes in at just 2-9. Detroit is 19-46 in their last 65 Thursday games and 0-6 in their last 6 games. The over is 20-6-2 in Detroit's last 28 road games. Toronto is 7-1 in their last 8 games and 6-2 in their last 8 Thursday games. The over is 7-0 in Toronto's last 7 Thursday games. The under is 21-6 in these two teams' last 27 head-to-head meetings. Detroit's offense is literally the worst offense in baseball, ranking last in runs scored, batting average, and OPS. To put that into perspective, they're the only team with under 40 runs, under a .200 average, and under a .600 OPS. These guys are bad. They'll also have a tough challenge against Chris Bassett, who is coming off of a start where he limited the Angels to just 2 earned runs over 6 innings. Simply based on the way these offenses are trending, the Toronto Blue Jays to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Detroit thought they had snapped their losing streak on Wednesday, but they ended up blowing a 3-1 lead in the bottom of the 9th inning. This Detroit team is not good and they are starting Spencer Turnbull, who has allowed 12 earned runs over 8 innings pitched this year. Toronto is playing great right now and will turn to Chris Bassett, who has allowed 11 earned runs over 9.1 innings pitched this year. The Tigers are averaging 3 runs per game and 3 runs per game on the road. They averaged 2.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Blue Jays. With Toronto giving up 3 runs per game at home, the Tigers will hit their average in this game. The Blue Jays are averaging 5.73 runs per game and 9 runs per game at home. They averaged 6 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Tigers. It is tough to take an over with this Detroit offense, but both of these pitchers have really struggled this year. I just don't trust the starting pitching matchup here. Both guys have been giving up runs left and right, and I don't see that changing here. With Detroit giving up 6.71 runs per game on the road, the Blue Jays will score enough runs to push the score past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Pirates versus St. Louis Cardinals. Pittsburgh will try to bounce back from a shutout loss against Houston when it opens a 4-game series in St. Louis on Thursday night. The Pirates split the first 2 games of their series against the Astros before losing 7-0 on Wednesday. St. Louis notched a series victory in Colorado with wins on Tuesday and Wednesday after dropping the opener. The Pirates are 63-141 in their last 204 road games and 6-2 in their last 8 overall. The Cardinals are 2-7 in their last 9 home games and 2-6 in their last 8 overall. The over is 4-1 in Pirates' last 5 overall. The under is 7-1 in Cardinals' last 8 overall. The Pirates are 3-8 in the last 11 meetings in St. Louis and 18-41 in the last 59 meetings. The St. Louis Cardinals should get the benefit of the doubt at home, and Jordan Montgomery is far more trustworthy on the hill than what Velasquez has shown up to this point. However, the Pirates have quietly been one of the bigger surprises this season, and we're getting a ridiculous price. Pitching edge is obviously with the Cards, but this price is nuts. So the Pittsburgh Pirates money line is our full game side pick. The Cardinals are back home after a successful trip to Colorado, winning 2 of 3. Their bats came to life in Colorado, but it remains to be seen how much of that was just the Coors Field effect. The Pirates dropped 2 of 3 to the Astros, which would not be a big deal except that it is also 2 of 3 since the injury to Wano Cruz. The Cardinals have a significant advantage in the starting pitching. They will lead with Jordan Montgomery, who has had 2 excellent outings so far. The first was a 3-run game against the Blue Jays, and the second was a 7-inning, 9-strikeout, 0-run game against the Brewers. The Cards won both games. The Pirates are throwing Vince Velasquez. Velasquez has yet to finish the 5th inning in either of his 2 starts, and his his earned run average is just shy of 10. I believe the accrued hits by the Cardinals will finally generate home runs. The Pirates have allowed 19 runs over their last 3 games, and the Cardinals are strong enough at the plate to generate multi-run innings. As for the Pirates, they've struggled to hit, but they remain a home run threat team until proven otherwise, as they recently rattled off a 7-run win. While this game may not feature the types of numbers usually associated with Coors Field, expect to see runs here. Anytime Velasquez is pitching, there is a chance for a ton of runs to go up. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus San Diego Padres. The San Diego Padres will host the Milwaukee Brewers on Thursday in the opening game of a 4-game series. The Padres are coming off dropping 2 out of 3 games against the Mets and losing 5-2 on Wednesday. The Brewers dropped 2 out of 3 in their previous series against Arizona, losing 7-3 on Wednesday. Brewers are 5-2 in their last 7 versus the National League West, and the under is 6-0 in their last 6 Thursday games. The under is 6-2 in Milwaukee's last 8 in Game 1 of a series. Meanwhile, the Padres are 1-10 in their last 11 Thursday games and 1-4 in their last 5 in Game 1 of a series. The over is 5-1 in San Diego's last 7 in Game 1 of a series. Despite their lack of a starting pitcher chosen so far, they have a plethora of options to choose from. Milwaukee's strength so far this season has been their pitching, and it's tough to argue with a team earned run average of just 2.51. With Nick Martinez on the mound for San Diego, there's not much to be confident about here. After scoring just 6 runs over their last 3 games combined, the Padres are unlikely to mount the offense needed to overcome another potential rocky start from Martinez. Lauer needs a good bounce-back effort after his last outing, though. On April 8th versus the Cardinals, Lauer gave up 6 earned on 7 hits and 3 walks in just 4 innings during a loss. His first start of the season was much better, however. On Wednesday, Milwaukee fell into a quick 5-0 hole and ended up giving up 12 hits to the Diamondbacks. Milwaukee's third-best run differential shows they are at least as good as their 8-4 record indicates, and they will likely improve to 9-4 after this one. The Brewers are going to need a good performance from their pen in this one, but if all goes well, I think Milwaukee can pull off the victory. So the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. The Padres have not been as strong of an offensive team when they are at home. Dating back to last season, the Padres are averaging just 3.7 runs per game, which is 26th in MLB and more than a full run less than what they have put up in road games. Going up against a tough Brewers bullpen, I expect runs to be hard to come by. The under is 5-1 in the last 6 San Diego games, and unders are also 7-1 in the last 9 games following a defeat going back to last season for Milwaukee. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.